Hello everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to create interactive questions in your Google Slide presentation with Pear Deck. Pear Deck is the Google Slides add-on that can create formatted assessment and interactive questions on your slides, and it can help you to instantly know more about the students. For example, you can use this Pear Deck when you want to ask what they have already known about the topic, or when you want to know whether the students are ready to move on or not. And also you can use this when you want your student to draw out a mind map about what they have been studying, or when you want them to retell what they have learned today, or ask students to create a new outcome based on something that they have studied during the class. There are several other ideas that you can use Pear Deck to make your classroom more interactive and engaging, like asking students to describe their thinking process instead of providing the answers, or asking students to predict what happens next in the story, something like that. First of all, you need to go to your Google Slides. In order to do so, I am going to type slides.google.com in my browser. I am now in the Google Slide console associated with my Barman University email because my browser has previously logged in with Barman email. In order to create a new slide, I will click this plus sign. So there are several other templates that you can try, but I will just select blank in this case. Barmy have allowed the teachers to have access to install Pear Deck. In order to install Pear Deck, I am going to click add-on and then get add-on. You can now see that my Pear Deck has been already installed, but you can easily install by clicking Pear Deck icon and then click install. And I will refresh it again. And then I will click add-on and go to the Pear Deck Google Slide add-on and open Pear Deck add-on. And now we can see that we get new tab of Pear Deck Google Slide add-on. So I am going to name the presentation as colors, which will be our example topic. So when it's come back to the Pear Deck, there are several other templates library that you can explore and reference on. For example, these are the example templates that you can try at the beginning of the lessons. These are the questions that you can try during the lessons, and these are the example that you can try at the end of the lessons. And also there are several others reference ideas that you can reference on. So when it's come to the adding test questions, you can use these test questions when you want your student responses in the text form. For example, you can use this when you want to ask something like, what do you know about the day's topic in the beginning of the class, or please briefly reflect on what you have learned today at the end of the class, or how have you come to this conclusion, and several other ideas that you can think of. So in order to add the text questions, I am going to click this text. And you can see that the Pear Deck tab appears under my slide, which means that Pear Deck has been added on my slide. It is very important not to delete this tab. If not, we can no longer receive interactive answers from the student for this particular slide. So I am going to enter my questions. What is your favorite color? So one is come to adding a multiple choice questions. Here, you can use this one. You want your students to choose one correct answer from the several options available. For example, you can use this in a yes or no question, such as do you agree with the statement, or are you ready to move on, or please select a correct answer for the problem, something like that. So in order to add choice questions, I am going to click slide and then click new slides because I want to add a choice questions to my new slides. So I am going to enter my questions. Please select your favorite color in the text box. Now I am going to click choice. And these are the options that you can edit it. So in the options A, I will click yellow, and the option B, I will type blue, and in the option C, I will type red. And you can also add another options if you want, and this one will be pink. And if you have satisfied with your option, you can just click update slides. And we can see that there is a tab here again. It means that the Pear Deck has add on into our slides. One is come to the adding number questions. You can use this one. You want your student responses in number only. For example, what is the global population in billions, or how many states are there in Myanmar, or how many ways are there to approach this problem, or something like that. So in order to add a number questions, I am going to click slide and click new slides. And this time I will type how many colors are there in the rainbow in this text box. And then I am going to click number. And now the Pear Deck has been added to my slide. So one is come to adding a website. You can use this one. You want to embed website in your Pear Deck slide. So example one, there's a lot of text that a student need to look at it, and it is a good idea to use this add website features, to embed your Google Doc or reference web page in your slides. You can also embed things like tech talk or tech articles or academic journals and several others web pages. So in order to do so, I am going to click slide and add new slides. I am going to type, do you want to learn more about colors in this text box? So, and then I will going to click website. And this is where you can embed your web pages into your slides. I am going to paste this colors from the Wikipedia. This is the preview how the student will see, and I am going to click update slides. So for adding drawable slides, you can use this one. You want your student responses in drawing. For example, please draw a mind map of what you have learned today, or please draw a conclusion diagram and each topic, or please draw a graph of the above equations if you are teaching mathematics, something like that. And so in order to add a new slide, I click slide and then click new slides. So for this time, I am going to enter, please draw a circle on the yellow colors and square on the blue color. So I can just simply paste the questions here, and I am going to insert the pictures from my computers. So in order to do so, I will click insert and then go to image and then upload from computers. So I will insert yellow color first, and then I will repeat the same process for the blue colors. And then I will resize them and place them in parallel. And then I am going to click this draw, and it is adding interactive questions to our slides. Yeah, we have seen the tab here that it has successfully embedded in our slides. So for the sake of draggable questions, you can use this one. You want your students to drag icons on two or more topics. For example, drag your dog to your favorite colors, or drag your dog to the countries where you belong on the map, something like that. So you will see clearly when I show you an example. So I will click slides and add a new slide. So this time I am going to enter, please rate your preference between blue and yellow color. Now I'm going to add image from my computer. So I will click insert image and then upload from computers. So I will just click this and open. And then I am going to click draggable. And you can see that there are several shapes of draggable items that you can change its colors, and also the size of the draggable icons as well. So in this case, I will just select this yellow circle, this red circles, and then click update. And now I am going to test how my slides are going on when I do the presentation with my students. So I would just click start lessons. And this is the student pace activities, where the student work with the lessons at their own pace. And this is the instructor pace activities, where you are connected to your students in real time. And in this case, I'm just going to click instructor page activities. And the Pear Deck is preparing to launch your presentation. It can take time according to your internet connection. You can see that this is the link for the students to join, and this is the passcode to enter into your presentation. In order to see what it looks like from the student side, I am going to open a new tab. And we can now see that we have two separate windows, one for the teacher side and one for the student side. So I would just go ahead and enter joypd.com in my browser. And then I will enter the passcode. And you can see in the teacher side, one student is connected and we are now ready to start our lessons. And for the student side, we'll just click skip. From the student side, in order to answer, they have to click answer questions, and I will type blue. So for the student side, you can see there's we have received one response from the student. So in order to see the response, you have to click this icon to see the response. And then I will go to the next slide and click answer questions from the student sites and select blue. And we can see the student response here again. The student selected blue colors. And I will go to the next slide and I will just type 7. And we can see the student response here. It is 7 because we make sure that the questions response will be in numbers. That is why. And I will just click that. And I will click answer questions on the student side. And it has redirect to the page where we have embedded in our Google Slides. And then I will just go to the next slide. And you can see that there are several other options that you can use, like pen, highlight, or you can draw line. You can also add texts, and also you can erase what you have drawn. So in this case, I would just click yellow color and then draw circle on the yellow color and then draw square on the blue color. So from the teacher side, you can see the live responses here. And then I will just go to the next slide. And from the student side, I will drag this one to blue because I prefer blue colors. Since we have reached at the end of the slides, I will just go ahead and click end, and I'm just going to name it colors, and then save and add section, and I will click open, reflect, and review. Here, you do not see any of the responses because we have not selected any student yet. So there's an options in the upper right corner to select the students, and I'm going to select these students because this is the only students who have joined into our previous sections, and these are the students' response. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach tech support at parami.edu.mm. And thank you very much for your time.